day 2 in China, and I'm just getting ready to leave. I need to go to the gym. I need to figure out my cycle situation. I made it through the night, and before I forget, I wanted to say a few things about China so far, my experience. A few things have changed, a few things haven't changed. Some of those things that have changed are there's like way higher tech. I am in Shenzhen, which is known for like the tech capital of China, and I should probably double check my facts on that, but back in the day when I was here, taxis were super old. They didn't have meters. They never took credit card. Now it's really easy to use credit card. My driver still asks for cash, which is interesting because I thought it was going to be a mostly cashless society. But maybe because I only have my credit card and I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't use like Apple Pay or PayPal. The other thing that I noticed that hasn't changed are a lot of young people do speak English, but their conversational English isn't very good. So they'll say things that they know and that they've trained, like where are you from, and they say it almost in perfect English, so it feels like you can have a conversation with them. And I remember this from 8 years ago when I was working in Shanghai. I was in an office. It was an all Chinese office, and I would speak to the other people in the office, especially the younger kids, and it was almost the same thing. It was very difficult to have a conversation. They could ask a lot of questions, but the back and forth conversation was really difficult. Fair enough. Way better than my Chinese. One thing I just remembered from back in the day was actually the older generation of people in the office actually could have more conversation in English. I think because they had to do business in English speaking countries more often than the other people or the younger people in the office. So anyways, those are just like a few of my little findings here in China. I'm about to hit the gym, go for my walk, because I don't think I'll be moving around a lot today, and I'm gonna pack up, maybe see if I could grab a bite, and hopefully I'll see you guys at the factory. I'm hoping I can film a little bit there, take a little bit of pictures, let you guys see what's going on and how I do my work. What else? There was one more thing. Oh, just a reminder, like for myself is, and for anybody else who does business, I only planned one, it's a Friday, I only planned one day here. I'm gonna be in, I'm gonna be out. I am the type of person who needs a lot of sleep, and I thought it was actually really beneficial that I flew backwards in time, so it's actually close, it's earlier, it's later for me in terms of my circadian rhythm, I think that's what it's called. So if you're flying somewhere that's ahead of you in time, just know that, wait, hold on. I flew backwards, so it's earlier. It feels later for me, but it's earlier in the day, which is a huge plus because I get my day started like earlier than I would had I flown to, like, let's say maybe like Japan or the Philippines, which is further out, and I was like 3 hours behind. Then I would be well slept. I would have had to, here's the thing, I would have had to wake up a lot earlier in terms of where I am in my clock to make a full day of this. So maybe if you're that type of person who needs a lot of sleep to function and you're flying like ahead, just remember, like, maybe give yourself a couple days if you're doing like a sourcing trip or if you're doing business. And if you're somebody, like, a huge benefit is if you have the option to travel ahead of time, go somewhere where the clock, I mean, you don't have to really think about this. I did it kind of on accident, but go somewhere, like, I just came from Australia and now I'm in China, and China's 2 hours behind. So it's I get like a little bit more time in my day. It's almost like adding that extra hour or two without having to lose sleep. So that was my tip. Anyways, I hope that all made sense, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.